For the last few years, I've put all that I can into showing the good within these tight-knit car communities, showcasing the irreplaceable people that saturate us with endless knowledge, resources, and downright bond. So I really hope that the efforts that you guys see me putting in are purely in a positive manner, you know, as attempts to strengthen and build the community. Unfortunately, negativity can still find its way to lurk within it, so sometimes we have to find ourselves addressing that or at least questioning it. I know I'm not the only one, and I'm sure I speak for many of you when I say this, but these stupid cars and the people that surround them quite literally consume the majority of my life, and I truly hope that never changes.
Hey everybody. It seems that some accusations surfaced against a decently well-known member of the Volkswagen community, and I've got some screenshots that I feel like sharing with you guys.
Who's there? Connecting rod. That's good.
Sorry that this isn't the typical car feature or kind of show coverage video that we typically do around here. If you guys are into that sort of thing and you're Volkswagen people watching this video, I urge you to please go check out my other videos so that you see what we're actually about on this channel. So everybody else who's used to what we usually do around here, just quick update. The LS swap on the van is almost done. I have a video that I'm trying to edit and put together and put out this week about the work we got done last week. This coming weekend, we're actually getting ready to do the first test fire of it and maybe even drive around the block. So lots of new updates with that. I have Cult Classic coverage coming out at some point this winter.
I don't have time to...
Again, sorry that this is a bit more on the gossipy side, but we got something to talk about. First and foremost, the person in question is mk3smith, mk3smith. Some of you guys know him as. He's got a pretty decent following on YouTube, and that's why I feel like this is worth talking about, because this person is somebody that people look up to, and if these accusations are coming out to light, then, you know, I think we need to talk about it and pay attention to what happens over the next coming weeks. I have reached out to him directly. I have not received a response yet. Other people have reached out to him with the same question and been met with being blocked and their comments deleted. So don't really have much to say about that, but you guys can form your own opinion. I will continue to reach out to him on different platforms, on his different profiles. I'll even try to get his phone number if it comes down to that and call him directly. Give him every chance I can to let him speak on his behalf. So in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys all the screenshots that I've come across, posted on Facebook and Instagram throughout the day, most of which have been deleted because the threads have been deleted on Facebook. A lot of this stuff came to light on Facebook in the different car groups, and for whatever reason, the admins decided it wasn't worth having a discussion about. Everybody's entitled to run their group how they see fit. I do feel that he is somebody who's in the spotlight, given the size of his following. So I do think that this does need to be at least paid attention to. These first two screenshots were posted on Facebook on a Mark IV group, and they were promptly taken down. So the first one is from his ex-wife saying this. And then the second one was of the Instagram post of somebody going on their platform and accusing him of what you see here. I've taken it upon myself to blur out some of these words, and I will blur out some other things probably as I see fit while I'm editing this. All of these screenshots were posted on public posts and stories and stuff. I'm not taking screenshots from conversations that I have without anybody's permission. Again, these are all accusations, so hopefully we can hear from Christian and hear his side of the story. So that was the Instagram post. I went over there. Of course, you got to run to the comments and check for clues.
Let's split up and look for clues.
So that's exactly what we did, and that's where I saw people doubting and questioning, asking for proof, as they should. These are pretty bold accusations to make against somebody, and I agree. You can't just make these claims without posting some proof and context. Unfortunately, this proof was spread out in all different places, on different profiles, different groups and stuff. I've taken it upon myself to compile this and put it here and let you guys see for yourselves. Of course, again, people are doubting it, as they should, and the sister of the ex-wife comes in and says, you know, I'm family, and I was there. We all saw it happen. Again, a bit more doubt. People saying innocent until proven guilty. Right, they're right. He put a camera in a teen's room. Later, it was found. So now at this point, we have found out what he is actually being accused of doing. Then the person starts to change their tune, and the the family member continues to say, yeah, it showed him purposely putting it in there on a shelf and the teen girl coming out of the shower minutes later. So just for anybody having trouble to keep up, what I've gathered is there's the ex-wife, there's the sister, and then there's another sister who is the actual victim. Divorce seems to have been based around this. And from the ex-wife herself, you can look at this message here saying that these claims are true according to her. So that's when the ex-wife says they're handling it legally. Family is pressing charges now that we are divorced. So from the alleged victim herself, and the only reason why I'm including this, as you see, she says it for herself. Their lives are out there, so I think the truth should be too. She says, so what happened was I went to take a shower, and while I was in the shower, Christian put a GoPro in my bedroom on a shelf so I couldn't see it and started recording. I then found the GoPro the next day and watched the video. It was a 20-minute video of me coming out of my shower and changing, putting lotion on and stuff like that. We later found out he was in the other room watching from his phone. Look, I wasn't there. I'm simply sharing with you guys what is circling around the internet in a bunch of different places. I unfortunately had too much time at work today and was able to go investigate and see what people were talking about. As you can see here, the person who made the post on Instagram this morning reached out to him before making the post, and he was one of the people who was blocked and deleted on the spot. So he mentioned what was going on and asked if it was true. Again, he didn't get an answer, was blocked right away. Make of that what you will. I think if you're a person who's in the spotlight the way this is, these sort of things you should do what it takes to not find yourself in this situation, but more importantly, you should kind of come out and make a statement about the matter if you haven't already. These are pretty serious allegations. I hope to God they're not true. Christian, if you're watching this, man, I urge you to reach out to me or really anybody, post on your own pages and address the situation. Chances are, if you guys are hearing me say this right now, I have still not heard back from him, or I'll have been blocked by him by now, in which case I will show you guys proof on the screen here. Now, I'm a firm believer in there being three sides to every story, so until we hear from Christian or see some kind of statement from Christian directly, I strongly urge you guys to not go attacking anybody, don't go sending anybody any messages, because I guarantee you, none of you guys were there. I'm really not thrilled to be putting this video together, but these sort of things are to not be taken lightly, so I'm really putting this together so that we can all keep an eye on it together and hopefully get some kind of update on it. Again, none of you guys, I guarantee you that none of you guys were there, so don't go spouting out, things that you are not certain about. I am not putting any of my own opinion on all of this in this video because again, three sides to every story, and I wasn't there for any of them. I'm just sitting here on the sidelines putting together all these screenshots I happened to see across social media today. I unfortunately had too much free time at work today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please try to keep it civil. I won't hesitate to delete comments if they're out of control. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good new year. I hope you're all staying busy and your projects are coming along nicely.